Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday night speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. We are back with another round of all Kerotan frogs. Hope you're ready, because here we go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a lovely week.
Gentlemen.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have to say a big welcome to JN, who has redeemed the ladies and gentlemen reward. So the idea behind this reward, ladies and gentlemen, is that I have to use the term ladies and gentlemen like loads during sort of an explanation of something that it doesn't need that much explanation, ladies and gentlemen. You could just explain it very, very quickly and have it over and done with, but you have to go on sort of a long tangent. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is JN using their walk-on. So a walk-on, ladies and gentlemen, is where you have a sound or an image or an animation that plays when you first chat on someone's stream, and that's what a walk-on is, ladies and gentlemen. I really do love the ladies and gentlemen reward. I think it's guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I really do love the ladies and gentlemen reward. It's so patronizing and horrible, and yeah, it's beautiful. But hello to everybody. Welcome to another Thursday night stream, and this is my last stream before the big one. My GDQ show is tomorrow. My first episode of Fast Travel starts tomorrow. I am very, very excited. I am terrified of it. Don't get me wrong. I am also very, very aware that like this is the first time I've ever really done something like this. I've hosted and I've ran marathons and stuff before, but this is like I hope I'm gonna kill it. For that show, I will specifically be referring to the audience as travelers, because we are traveling around the world. So rather than trying to find a nice way of being overly inclusive, it's really easy because I can just say, hello fellow travelers and welcome to Fast Travel. I can't wait to say that tomorrow. It's going to be so good. Still waiting on my martini with all the salt you've been consuming. I promise I won't mention it tomorrow. I won't mention it. That would be extremely unprofessional. So yeah, this is kind of crazy. This is my first ever delve into somewhat professional streaming. I'm gonna be, yeah. If you're that over the top on the, oh, don't worry, I'll be that over the top to open it, and then I'll calm down. I can't keep that up for 3 hours at after midnight. But yeah, I will definitely be flamboyant and over the top at times, because it's what I am. It's who I am. I am who I am. I'll be streamed on the Games Done Quick channel, twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. And obviously I'll do loads of sort of social posts and stuff, and I'll post on Discord to say that it's starting and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing. We've got 3 really, really talented speedrunners and 3 amazing games. We open with Mr. Blobby, which I cannot wait to try and explain to an American audience the fuck Mr. Blobby is. It's going to be so... How do you explain Mr. Blobby to someone who's never seen Mr. Blobby? Back in the 90s, this was the British mascot. This was the peak of UK late night entertainment. This guy right here, this pink spotty monstrosity, was the thing that we tuned into on Noel's house party every weekend just to see some Mr. Blobby and his weird something. We then have Howlin' Mad Mike running RoboCop, which, while RoboCop is an American setting, the game itself was developed in the UK. And then Infinity Gene will take us into the rest of the evening with Croc 2, which I'm really excited about. The Croc 2 run. I think it's a really nice sort of, because the other two games are quite short. They're only going to be 20-25 minutes. Then Croc 2 is going to sort of be so you got your two appetizers, and then you've got your entree with Croc 2, which it'll be a really nice sort of flow. And I think that is probably going to be how most of my episodes run. You're probably going to open with the shorter stuff and then have something long to finish it, only because I don't want to start off with something that like takes up 2.5 hours and then have someone else who is waiting on a very unhealthy time zone for us to be then sat waiting until 2:30 in the morning to then start their run. So the general flow of fast travel is almost certainly going to be a case of you'll start off with a shorter or two shorter runs, and then we'll have sort of like the main event. Not to take away from the other two who are doing their runs. I shouldn't say that the Croc 2 run is it's not the main event, but it is sort of the longest. It's sort of the biggest sort of piece of pie, and you get these two nice little speed runs to open it as well. Introduced to Mr. Blobby when you were watching him in a wrestling match in London. That's yeah. We don't see a French runner playing Claire Obscura. I am already in discussions with a couple of French speedrunners. I am hoping to get a French episode done. I already have the next episode already locked in. I won't tell you where we're going. I won't tell you who it is. You'll have to find that out tomorrow. And episode 3 is once episode 1's over the line, I'll then be going back to the folks that I've been talking to for episode 3 and trying to finalize that. Hopefully episode 3 is almost there as well. I kind of have a thing with my shows where, because I'm on a Friday, I have to have my next episode ready by the following Thursday, because the way that Hotfix works is everyone puts their stuff in the Thursday before their show. The Thursday the week before their show. So you have to sort of have your show prepped and ready with all of your runners and stuff decided the Thursday of the week before your show. So for me, the Thursday of the week before my show is actually a week and a day before it. It's not that my show has to be ready tonight. It's my show had to be ready last Thursday. So it does mean that as soon as my show is done tomorrow night, I've then got to have my next one ready by Thursday. So it's certainly absolutely not a case of I just one and then the next one and then the next one. I've got to juggle quite a few and get ahead of time, but that's not a bad thing at all. With it being we're coming from all over the world and trying to find runners all over the place, I want to be making sure that I'm ahead of the curve and I've got people organised. So I'm really pleased that episode 2 is already over the line, because now I can completely focus on getting episode 3 ready. And that's what I'll try and do for the foreseeable future. So as my final point on this, if you are a speedrunner who A, is not based in the United States, B, you speedrun a video, ideally you speedrun a video game developed in your country or region. It doesn't have to be your exact country. It can be the region you're in. So, say you're in Spain and you run something that's French. That's great. That's both part of Western Europe. That works fine. And finally, you don't mind speedrunning at unsavory hours in the morning. Obviously, it depends where you are in the world, but for me, it's midnight to 3 a.m. Then I want to hear from you. I want you to be on my show. So yes, let me know. Yes, to answer Rorschach's questions, Hotfix is split into seasons. At the moment, my contract is for 6 episodes for the autumn season. So that I believe that takes me through to the end of November. Couch, no, couch does not need to fit that model. I mean, if it can, then great. In fact, I think all of my couch that I have set up so far are also from the country, but they don't have to be. And certainly the American rules is thrown out of the window there as well. If you want to, as long as the runner is from the specific place, ideally the game should be from around there as well, but your couch commentators can be whoever. Otherwise we're really getting into very, very specifics of trying to get people onto the show. So yes, if you don't fit any of that criteria and somebody who is going to be on the show approaches you asking if you want to commentate, you're more than welcome to say yes. Anyone can commentate. I do not mind, because obviously the host of the whole thing is not going to be from the same place as everybody else, except this once. Well, I say once. We will probably come back to the UK in the future. So ideally, with my first 6 set of episodes, I would like them to be from somewhere different for each one. If we struggle, then I might have to end up like going back to one. Certainly for my first episode, for my UK episode, I had loads of people contact me. Loads of people came with loads of ideas. I did reach out to a couple of specific people as well, because I had ideas of what I wanted. And so what we've got is what I could fit in. I think the first thing that I've learned from this is don't underestimate how many people you're going to get coming to you. I was quite hasty with a couple of the ones that we're showing tomorrow night. I was quite hasty in saying yes, definitely you're in, and then sort of had to sort of not roll it back because they're still in, but I then had to make sure, I've now got this person's confirmed, I now have to make sure that I fit the whole schedule around this. And if I'd not been so hasty as to think, oh god, I've got to get this done right now, then I could have been a little bit more flexible with other people. So there will be another UK episode at some point, assuming I get picked up for a second season, assuming I get to do winter as well, then there will be a second UK episode at some point. So if you're from the UK, don't worry, there should be an opportunity for you. But if you're from the UK and you don't mind those hours, go and submit to Hotfix. You can be on any show. It's just, you're either going to be starting at around midnight or at around 3 a.m. It's not ideal times, but that's why I'm doing it and not anyone else. And I just picked a scab on my arm and now my arm's bleeding. Lovely. You say there's some shows they shouldn't have gotten rid of. It depends on who. It depends on what the choices were. If the showrunner doesn't want to do it anymore, it's not. This is going to take up a good chunk of my time. I am already open to the fact my arm is actually bleeding quite badly. I am already open to the fact that we could get to the end of season 2, and I say, look, it's been a great time. It's amazing, but I just can't handle the time. I can't handle doing this at midnight to 3 a.m. and I want to end it. I genuinely, I really shouldn't have picked this guy. This is I can't remember how I got this car. I don't know. I can't. It's kind of on the other side. There we go. It's not very big. It's just it is actually bleeding. I haven't got any tissues or. Actually, I did have a packet of tissues in here at one point. I might just have to do the one thing that is the easiest. Yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. I was not expecting... Oh, I didn't close my door. Yeah, it already seems to be... It already seems to be recovering fine. I think if there is an opportunity... Certainly, if there is an opportunity to keep a show going with a new host, then yeah, it should be done. But it all depends on circumstance. You can never know exactly what the circumstances behind all of this are, and how everyone deals with it. I've already had a couple of people come to me and say, well, I really like the idea of your show. It kind of is like a bit of a spiritual successor to other shows that have been on before. It's not been this exact format, but people seem really excited by the idea. But see, things come and go, things change. I can't remember which show I've replaced. See, two shows have gone and 2 new shows have come in. I've replaced one, and another show called Scenic Route, I believe it's called, has started up, and Scenic Route is all about no glitches. Right, let's hippie hop on over, because I bet the folks over on YouTube Vertical are tired of just seeing my face and actually want to see the game, because there's gameplay in the background. Well, there's gameplay sound and music in the background. All right, we are back on All Carrots and Frogs. I have a run for Completithon tomorrow, so that's going to be cool. As Seen on TV was my slot. I guess with the Seen on TV, there's only so much you can do. It's a very, very niche audience. Sorry, it's not a very niche audience. It's a very niche category. You have to play a game that's based on a TV series or based on movies. You could do it as movies as well. So eventually you do kind of start to run out of ideas for that. Something like mine could, it could keep going. It's the thing that's going to be difficult for me is making sure it's a different place each time. But we'll see how it goes. What I can say is I don't expect to now be doing this for years and years and years. There are some hotfix shows that have been going for years, that have been going, have stood the test of time and been doing this for a long time. I don't expect to be one of those. I expect that this will be essentially a residency. I will be in this for a few seasons, and then I'll step back and let something else take over, because I already know personally I'm not going to be able to do this in the long term. This is something that I want to do for a little bit, and then once I feel like I've had my fill, and I feel like the audience have had their fill, you never know, it might be the other way around. It might be, I'm having an absolute whale of a time, this is great, I could do this forever, and GDQ come to me and go, yeah, the show's not really working, we're gonna have to replace you. And at that point I'll be like, okay, yeah, fine. Because there's upsides and downsides to both of it. It is a big time. It is a big time expense, and I am a very busy person, as you may have seen. This weekend in particular. Right, let's do this. Head on over to options. Want camera up, down. Oh, for anyone watching horizontally, traditionally, you may notice in the bottom right-hand corner, the latest event is just purple, rather than like the nice red or purple C. When I jumped on the stream, I know some people have been complaining recently that like there's been dips in bitrate and stuff like that, and there've been little hiccups. So I thought I'd quickly have a look at what was using up resources. There's a wonderful mod for OBS. I can't remember. I think it's called Source Viewer or something like that. Let me check the name of it. Source Profiler, OBS Source Profiler. I believe the intention is actually to build it into OBS at some point. But if you haven't got this plugin for OBS, highly recommend it. Basically, it's Task Manager, but for your OBS sources. So for every single source you have on OBS, it will tell you how much memory it's using, how much of your CPU it's using, how much of your GPU it's using, and all of that. And I discovered that the event down in the bottom right hand corner, the C and all of that, was taking up like a third of all of my GPU resources. It's like, okay, so I'm going to rethink exactly how I handle it. Hopefully it will still be the same effect, but because I have a YouTube one which is red and a Twitch one which is purple, whenever the YouTube one is active, they're actually both active at the same time. It's just the purple one is hidden. So it was doing both, and it was eating up a lot. So I thought, just for tonight, I'm just going to turn it off, leave it as that, and I'll work out a different way of doing it. There's some other stuff. There's a couple of vertical alerts and stuff which I've also disabled because they were also eating up a huge amount of resources. So yeah, I'm going to be doing another sort of overhaul of some of that stuff to try and cut down, and hopefully that'll make the stream a little bit smoother. If you've seen, I put out a new video yesterday. I did a tutorial video on how to beat Volgin non-lethally using the Rykov mask in European Extreme. This is something we were working on last week. I'm going to be doing it in this run. And at one point in that video, I actually show some footage of a Kerotan run, and you can't see the name on it because it's the name doesn't appear. So I'm assuming it was Ryden's wig, because Ryden's wig used like weird like italics and non-correct characters, so his name always appeared up as nothing. Does a super chat partway through the clip that I use, and you can see the whole video pause as it preps the alert box to come up. The whole thing just pauses, and then the alert box pops up because it's eating up resources. So I need to. I might be retiring the ocean, because the pixel ocean is getting a little too much, apparently. We shall see. Anyway, enough of all of that. Let's actually get on and do this speed run, because we're already 20 minutes in. Right, we've done our settings. New game, we have to do all Kerotans on a new game. We want to say I like MGS3 because we want the Orscam camo, and of course we're doing this on European Extreme. 3, 2, 1, go!
After the end of World War II,
F's in chat for the ocean, please.
East and
You still got the ocean will still appear on the alert box. You still got that for now, but yeah, the event one was causing some problems, so I'm gonna rethink that. It's just the shader, the shader that builds that ocean, because that ocean isn't the ocean that appears. It's not a GIF. It's not a video or a GIF. That is being rendered in real time. By OBS, and yeah, that's apparently not very healthy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna replace it with a GIF or a video or something that's a bit, you know, lower tech. I mean, what I could do is I could just render the ocean, take a video of it, and turn that video, you know, turn that into a GIF or something, so it looks identical. It's just not the exact same thing. I don't think doing this will fix everything. This is only a temporary measure right now. The whole thing with people not, you know, some people can't watch Twitch without it being 720 because otherwise it stutters and all of that. I know that is because I'm pushing my internet to its absolute limit, and at times it can't handle it. But just recently, you know, my YouTube horizontal and vertical viewership has been very, very good, and I don't want to cut that. But something's got to give. It's all because I changed internet provider. I should never have changed internet provider, because I'd not fathomed the idea that my internet's upload speed was going to be drastically lower. I knew my download speed was going to be lower, but it wasn't by a lot from what was advertised. But nothing really talked about what the upload speed was going to be. Yeah, my upload speed is significantly lower than it was before.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
All right. Little bit of a message on another note, but that's okay. we can pick that up. Quick headshot on this guard. And we're going to ignore the frog as we move through here. Oh! I got spotted by that guy. That doesn't normally happen. Why did I get spotted by that guy? Oh, I know why. Because I wasn't in the brush. Yeah, I was outside the brush. That's why. I'm gonna keep doing that because I'm getting better at hitting that guard again, and I need to pull back the time. All right, don't forget the frog. And the virtuous mission is complete. Ooh, gold split. Lovely. I'm looking into the wrong camera. I'm so used to recently the camera being switched to the front one. I keep looking in the front one. I'm now looking in the side one. That was bad. That was much better. In fact, that was so much better. That's another gold split. Lovely.
Yes.
Right, into Operation Snake Eater. Oh, that is not... That was 3 attempts to get to the right weapon item there. Wacka wacka. Still save time. It's still good. It's still good. Huh. Right, Stramici North, and we are going to back up. Back it up. Back it up. I'm going to head backwards through Swampland, back all the way to the start of the game, Stramici South. I do think, if I recall correctly, Kerotan frogs or any category that would also include Kerotan frogs. So I think the only other categories that would include all Kerotans are Mar Kerotan and all collectibles. I can't remember, or there might be a 100% category as well. I can't remember. I think Kerotans is the only reason to come back to Stramici South. I don't think any other category requires you to come back here. Some categories require some other backtracks. It is possible to make that roll. It's just very, very difficult. Nice first try. Those camouflage. No, not the uniform. I always do this. Brown and then backpack. We want. We don't need the survival knife, so we put the survival knife away. Now we want grenades. Cool. Saved a bit more time. Slowly pulling some time back, which is good. Slowly, mind you. I can't remember what the first big time save this one. As you can see from my splits, the 6 continues. Oh, that was a bad position there. Yep, that has to be an overhand throw. That won't be a problem. Using 2 grenades there won't be a problem. We're gonna get all 3 grenades back later. and back to and onto chaff grenades. So now we have the two of the hardest frogs in the game to get, because they have to be hit directly with a chaff grenade. As far as I'm aware, this is the only time chaff grenades are used in MGS3 speedrunning. Gotcha. I do genuinely consider that to be one of the hardest frogs in the game. Sweet. This Dull Another node has been going a lot better recently as well. And then now for this one. Gotcha. Beautiful. Man, those are going to be so much easier in Delta, because Delta gives you Delta tells you where they are, where your grenade's going to land. Only thing with Delta on European Extreme is whether we're going to have enough grenades to do it. What I might have to do on Euro Extreme for Delta is actually take out all of the guards in the room first, so that then I can use a normal grenade without getting an alert. That might be the only way of doing it. Don't know. Cool, Dull Another node was the first big time save. Alright, into the Ocelot fight. Sorry, Ocelot unit fight. Equip both of them. On the Mark 22, and we can put the chaff grenades away. We're not going to use those again. So we shoot that guy anywhere but the head. Run down to here. Shoot this guy anywhere. Oh, and I just decided to run up instead of to the right. Try that again. Does mean we have to redo the backpack. Right, and Mark 22. Anywhere but the head. Shoot this guy anywhere. Shoot that guy anywhere. Roll over there. And stun grenades. Stun grenade at the floor. They're all down. Lean. That guy in the head. Here. Doesn't seem like... Oh, that guy's down, so we can ignore him. That guy's down. One more. That should be everyone. My enemy count still... There we go. I was a bit confused there. My enemy count was still saying... was still low. Right. Frog. And off we go. Two attempts, but we are still ahead. I'm still 30 seconds ahead. We've got 6 continues in the world record, so I think I'm on 2 so far. And then here, we want to go this way. Frog is... The frog was nowhere near where I was shooting at first. I need to start trying to shoot that frog from further and further away to speed this section up. There's the grenades that we needed to replace. And we just want to get rid of any Leeches. And into Bolshire past south. That's a little bit more time than I would have liked there, but oh well. Fence. Around the mines. Distract the dog. Climb the tree. Step and off. 22 back out. Distract the guard over here with the box. Take that guard out because he will see us. Normally in an any % run, you could just run straight through because he won't have turned to look at you. But we have to go a little bit slower. And through. Beautiful, massive time pull back there. It's lovely. Run up to this guard, CQC slam him. We're going to do a rolling trank shot through a window, which is the coolest one. There we go, rolling trank shot through the window. Kerotan. Shoot all the barrels.
This is HQ.
And into Ocelot. Shoot him. Stun grenades. I'm going to turn around, equip the Mark 22. Shoot him in the head. And then cook a full stun grenade, throw it. We always get shot there. And now I want to shoot the Kerotan. Turn around, shoot the Markor. Got him. He'll come back for his hat.
Not bad, eh? You won't get away from me.
There we go. Okay, a little bit slow on Ocelot, but we got there in the end. Change my monitor settings so that I have a slight extra bit of brightness. So now we go for the long one. There is a quicker way of getting this frog. There is a vent glitch in MGS3, but to this day I have never been able to perform it. I've tried on multiple different versions of the game. I've tried on PS2, PS3, Xbox, Master Collection on PC. It does not matter which version of the game I try, I cannot get the vent glitch to work. I do not understand how it works. Oh. It's not easy being green, spending each day the color of the leaves, when it would be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. Night vision goggles, Nick. It is specifically supposed to be like a Game Boy, but it does kind of look like night vision goggles as well. Similar idea. I am the NVG. Nick very green. my god. There's some sort of insect in my room. Yes! Got both sets of ammo nice and quickly. Okay, 50 seconds ahead. Let's keep up that momentum. Yeah, right. Like that's never gonna happen. Where's Nick gonna fuck it up? Where's Nick gonna fuck it up? It's gonna happen at some point. We're gonna grip the animal's camo and we're gonna swap in the backpack to the smoke grenades. Did you like my... Hey, Tom. And before we do anything else, let's not forget the frog. I've forgotten this frog so many times before. Smoke grenade. Back to March 22. Okay, the... Oh, I am okay. Oh, damn you and your terrible hitbox. Oh no, For some reason the smoke... I told you, when am I going to mess it up? The pain. My smoke grenade didn't stop the second lot of... Didn't stop the second lot of bees. No, oh my god, come on, Nick. When am I gonna mess it up? The pain. Hey, come on. I've been doing so well at this fight lately. Again, why am I being attacked? Oh my god. Oh, this is... What? Oh... This is a nightmare. What on earth? Oh, come on. His bullet... his barrier had not come up. His barrier had not come up when I made that shot. Alright, this has got to be perfect. Nope. I am out of all of my grenades. Ow. You threw a grenade at me. What? Oh, Why? Why have those bees not been affected by the smoke? It doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna... I've been so good at this fight lately, and now all of a sudden... This is insane. I'm one shot off the end of the first phase. What is...
Oh, my brother! Hey! Of my brothers! Hey!
There we go. Perfect phase 1.
Get him! Hey! Hey!
Not quite perfect phase 2. Oh! Especially when he does that. Well, that's 3.5 minutes behind. What on earth? I don't know. That was annoying as heck. There were just some I know. There were just some times there where just like he tries to send out 3 sets of bees at the start of the fight to stop you, and all 3 of them should be triggered by that, should get destroyed by that smoke grenade, and they just weren't. We'll keep going, but we won't. I'm not gonna press for this to be like a full run. There's no point now. Out of bounds. 50 seconds ahead. And that was even with a couple of continues already as well. The pain living up to his name. It did when I first started on Tuesday, but I think the big advantage I've got with Delta is that I'm going to be playing Delta. I play Delta with mouse and keyboards, and I play this with a controller, so it's 2 very different styles of play. The only major thing that I had on Tuesday when I first started is I instinctively started rolling everywhere. Because Delta's fastest movement speed is to roll constantly. Oh, I went up slightly too far. Yeah, I hate it. I hate that you have to just constantly roll everywhere, but it is the fastest way of doing it. There we go. When you go over that little mound, you have to absolutely grip the floor. If it weren't for the fact that we need the animals camo at this point, I would consider putting something else on to make that room even easier. Alright, well, 6-0, we're going to do quick headshot on that guy, put him to sleep, kill everyone else in the room, shoot the frog, and head over here. We want to grab some more Mark 22 ammo, some more stun grenades, so even more Mark 22 ammo, and these smoke grenades. I'm not sure. I think House Test has done the comparison to say how much time is saved by rolling, at least what the speed is. So we're doing this room differently. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's something like 9% faster. Something like that. That's better.
Come in, HQ.
I'm going to try and save some time by not hitting that guard.
Patrol here. We found signs of enemy
What's going on? Respond.
That wasn't quite how that's supposed to go, but hey, I got there. Yeah, I'm sure at some point someone did the maths to say how much time you actually save, or at least how much faster you are rolling. Yeah, as soon as I read that rolling is going to be faster, I was like, oh please no, I don't want to have to roll everywhere. But it is, so we do have to roll everywhere. Oh. Going for the quick headshot there, and I'm glad I didn't. The snake was not aimed at him at all. Hey, Callista. You got to start learning. Callista, you heard it here first, folks. Callista Rain said they're going to learn European Extreme. All Kerotans. It's a thing now. Yep, got it. No paints. And scientist.
Huh? Not so fast.
Hey!
Stop!
Hey!
Come on back to the lab.
Alright, if I must. And back in the... Oh. Excuse me, gentlemen. Right, watch out for the tiny spider on the floor. Which is so much more visible in Delta, that's how I know that it's there. And roll. Open the locker. Oh. Got him. Oh, come on. Gotta be quicker than that. Let's try this again, shall we? There. You really do only get one chance to get out of there. Come on. I hate these windows.
There's nobody here.
Yeah, that's my question. Alright, so we got the cigar gas spray, we get the frog, and the actually we don't need the handkerchief. We get the frog on the way back. It's a little bit easier. Ooh, gold split. Lovely. That's going to make up the 3 minutes I lost to the pain. Right, give him a bump. Grab the silencer. What? Sorry, what? Since when has that scientist ever gotten up out of his chair? What is going on in this run? I have never... I've never seen that scientist get up out of his chair before. That was like, I don't understand. This run. What is going on this run? Smoke grenades aren't killing the Pain's bees. Scientists are getting up out of their chairs. Game does not like me today. Nope, cigar gas spray. He just bumps into everyone. Everyone just puts up with him. They're like, hey, and that's it. No further investigation. Why did that scientist just punch a frog? I don't know. Guess we'll let him do it. Oh, that is the wrong type of grenade. Still begins with an S. Alright, this is now where I throw the stun grenade in between the tree and the rock, innit? Unsurprisingly, so much attention on the MGSR forums for MGSR Discord for Delta is this fight. Because that don't work in Delta. Oh, no, I do want to keep it that. If you run Legacy style, you can still do that. But in New style, which is the preferred method of running, that can't be done.
What's wrong?
Damn it! Oh shit. That's a new... I've not tried doing that way. Is my stamina back if I recovered from the bleed? I have not done that room that way before. I do think that could be quicker. Rolling down there and getting that guard early. Because that guard tends to prove problematic. It's just a heck of a lot safer than doing the box headshot. Particularly with then having to put the Kerotan in at the other end. So I might reload, like before we move on to the next run, I might reload that room and just have another crack at it with that roll in. Might just speed everything up a little bit. I should swap guns. Silence my footsteps. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a glitch in, well, an exploit. Hesitate to call it a glitch. Exploit in MGS3. In some versions, not all versions of the game have it, where cooking a grenade in your hand silences your footsteps to guards. But my arm has stopped bleeding now. It didn't bleed. It didn't bleed for very long. It's just the scab came off because I picked it because I'm terrible. Do you need to start like trying to hit this from further away? Got it. You can tell we instantly tell we shot that frog because my caution didn't reset. The guard nearby, the window broke. The guard nearby heard it and looked, and he got an exclamation mark. But my caution didn't reset. If my caution had gone back to 99 seconds, then that meant I would have I missed the frog. All right, now for the end. I am going to try and speed up the end with one thing. Missed a shot. Oh, it doesn't matter in all Kerotans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, he's there. Should have changed where I was looking, but oh well.
Freeze. Where did you?
Throw a stun grenade at his head. Look up. Throw a smoke grenade at his head. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be at his head. So I'm going to stand here. That's fine. Leave him there. So yeah, the couple of things I did there just to try and speed that up a little bit. Hopefully that worked. Which was, I stood a little bit closer towards the end. Thank you, Callista, for your recent videos showing that you can do. Yep, I've saved quite a bit of time there, as you can see. And also, I managed to start using the cigar spray again on him after the smoke grenade, like instantly, rather than waiting for the double cough. Again, it doesn't actually. I don't know why I'd been waiting out. I might. So when I ran away from him and then turned around to smoke him, I'd been standing too far away. After watching your videos, discovered, oh, actually, you can stand a lot closer. There we go. And that is the end of the end. Yeah, I saw that bounce. Yeah, I've been taking that fight really. So I even like sped up, like the throwing the smoke grenade and punching and all of that. I've sped that up a little bit as well because I realised that I'm just too slow. Oh, I didn't need to swap to cigar spray yet, did I? Oh, been trying to go too fast for my own good here. Yeah, I've been playing that fight a heck of a lot safer than I needed to. Only thing that was a little awkward with turning around at an earlier point is I did get blinded by the stun grenade. But luckily it's not too bad in all Kerotans, because it doesn't matter at that point if we don't finish the fight, because we don't want to finish the fight. Oh. I'm looking forward to giving European Extreme on Delta a go. Don't want to tackle it yet. I want to get a very easy run where I don't make any like major mistakes, and then I want to get all Kerotans and all Geckos done for very easy, because then that leans into being able to teach it, explain where they all are. And then from there, that's when we'll then move on to European Extreme. And this is the all Kerotans and all Geckos is the other reason I really haven't looked at any percent yet. So MGS3 Delta is currently split on the boards into 3 separate categories. Most of the discussion lately about categories has suggested it should be cut down to 2, because there really is no point in having a separate glitchless and all bosses category. I kind of wish the mods would actually take it on board and do something. They did say, but Glenn did say he wanted to review it in a couple of weeks anyway, so we're probably just going to wait for that review. Aw, that sucks. And that was a discussion that happened ages ago, and everyone seemed to be on board with it, and it's just apparently no one's done anything about it. I'd really like it to happen. Only because if it does happen, then it means that Kerotans will finally be separated by... Did I get in? I think so. I didn't hear it. Kerotans will finally be separated by difficulty. And that's the thing that I don't like about them being on category extensions at the moment. You can't separate Kerotans by difficulty. You would be a good MGS3 board mod. I am... Well, at the moment, for category extensions for MGS3, none of the category extensions are separated by difficulty. Every single category extension on the board is just one difficulty. So very easy will always be the fastest. And you can submit other runs. Oh my god, my rolls there were terrible. I haven't shot the Kerotan. It is kind of dumb. It means that the world record that you're seeing my splits for European Extreme, it is on the speedrun leaderboard, but you have to specifically look for it. It's not just shown. Oh, I hate Marriage 3. But if they were moved onto the main board and it became a main category, then they would be... Then they would be separated by difficulty. I mean, The only thing is they actually could be separated by difficulty on category extensions. There's no reason they can't be. It's just basically no one wants to go through and do it. I understand it is a bit of work. That's better. Yeah, I get it. I didn't want to use the Mosin the gun because I'm trying to save ammo for because I've got 2 fights to do with this gun now. It is only 1 shot. I'm wasting so much time. I'd vote for you. I should say I am tempted to offer to be a mod for category extensions for Delta when it comes up. But considering how much free time I have at the moment, it's probably not a good idea. I'm just getting a little tired of there being so much discussion left. Oh god, he's already shooting me. Okay, we're good. We're good. As long as I get the shot off. Oh! Oh, nuts! Damn it, that was such good RNG as well. Now he's going to appear right here.
My chute's been ripped. You're good.
There we go. Still want the fire uniform just in case we need it during bike chase, but we probably won't. I haven't been a moderator or a verifier on for a Metal Gear game on speedrun.com since Unmetal was removed from the Metal Gear series. That is the only time I've ever been a moderator or verifier for a game for a Metal Gear game on speedrun.com was Unmetal when it was a Metal Gear game. Nowadays, the only games I am a moderator for are Fran's games on Epic Games. I'm actually not a moderator for no, sorry, I'm not a super moderator for Unmetal. I'm actually only a moderator. I don't have admin powers on Unmetal, just moderator powers. I never got made a super mod. I am a super mod for Pampas and Celine because I made it. I made the Pampas and Celine boards, and I'm a super mod for Mini Ghost because I approached them with the idea of bringing all of those games together, and the moderators say, we don't play the game anymore, here you go, you're a super mod now. Like, okay. Rising CE and Rising VR. I do want to learn Rising. I want to learn a lot of stuff. I've kind of as this year is the 10th anniversary of. It is. I absolutely love Unmetal. It's a hilarious game. The speedrun doesn't do it justice. But it is hilarious. I have submitted Unmetal to Completithon this year because I'm running out of stuff to do for Completithon. And I still want to run a game for Completithon. I'm on staff for Completithon. So I want to be running the game. I want to be running a game as well. There's a smoke grenade over there. I don't know why I put the cardboard box on. I don't need it. That was a terrible set of menus. Run over here. Trunk roll that guy. Back to smoke grenades. In we go. I have said because this year is the 10th anniversary of that might have been too fast. That was too fast. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so it was Phantom Pain's 10th birthday on September 1st, which is incidentally also my 36th birthday. There you go. You've got to wait for Snake to cough first. And now Rykov will show up. There he is. Yeah, that's not exactly what we mean. Olive drab. Oh, and food. I always forget the food. When did I pick up a Russian ration? I don't remember picking up that ration. This is not Delta, no. Yep, that's turned. We're good. Nope, not the scientists. There we go. Box goes zoom.
Sir.
It's like a jail. Android and proud. I've always been very happy to have an Android phone. Works pretty well with Windows.
Stop it.
The only split I do have at the moment is I have a lot of Google stuff, like Android and stuff like that, but then I also have Alexa rather than Google Nest or Google Home or whatever Google's version of it is. I miss flip phones. I've got S24 Ultra, so the one that's got the stylus. Only because this is the first time I've ever had a phone with a stylus before. Oh, showrunner's having a game night. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had a phone with a stylus in it, and the only reason I got it with the stylus was because it was the same price as the S24 Plus, because Samsung's S series is always, there's the standard one, there's the Plus model, and then the Ultra model. I usually go for the Plus model because it's slightly bigger and the specs are slightly better each time. So I usually go for the Plus model over the standard model. But this time around, the Ultra model was the same price. I was like, I'm going to try the Ultra. I'm going to see whether I like. I don't use the stylus as much as I probably should, but it is a nice to have. Only thing is, it is a bit bulky. I do find trying to do stuff one-handed with it can be awkward at times. It's much nicer to use two hands to type. So yeah, when this finally needs an upgrade, which shouldn't be for a while, I'd be tempted to go back to just the Ultra.
I am a patient man.
What am I doing? This isn't very easy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's wrong?
Okay.
You okay?
I forgot that you need to stop.
Did you throw up?
I think for me, the thing about having a phone that's a decent size is it means I don't need a tablet. Like, I still think tablets were one of the biggest fads ever. Like, I remember when tablets were first a thing, and people like absolutely everyone had a tablet, everyone loved it, and everyone used one. And these days, they're still around. You can still get them, but they're really not as like widespread as they could be. And that's because most of the time, if you have a slightly larger phone, then that phone does everything. Like I've had a couple of tablets over the years, but I barely use them because if I want to do anything that I just need the tablet for, I can probably do it on my phone. And if I wanted to do anything on a tablet that I couldn't do on my phone, I probably feel much more comfortable doing it on my PC anyway. I never quite understood the fascination with tablets. It's nice to have that form factor. It's nice to have like a big screen that you can just sort of carry around. But for me, it's just like I just don't see the. Yeah, tablets are actually very helpful in business. I used to work in a shop. When I worked for the Entertainer. I started in the Entertainer on the shop floor, and I worked for the Entertainer at the time where tablets were first introduced, and that was a game changer. Like having a tablet on the shop floor that you could access for stock levels, you could order stuff for customers and stuff like that. That was really, really handy. But these days more and more, you're still seeing that kind of thing, but more often than not, it's a phone. It's being done on a phone again. Like the amount of restaurants that I go into, and when your server comes over to take your order, they whip their phone out. I mean, it's not their phone. It's the restaurant's phone, but they whip their phone out, and the order's done on a phone rather than a tablet. They still use phones in Formula 1. If anyone's a fan of Formula 1, I remember that like every single presenter who was like down on the track in the pit, they would have a tablet with them at all times. Real estate, yeah, anywhere where you want to sort of present something in that way is good. As I say, there's definitely a use case for the form factor. I just don't think it's as like big and as prominent as it was when they first came out. So like the first tablet I ever got, my dad bought. I think my dad got himself a tablet through work, and then for Christmas that year he got For Christmas that year, he got me, my mom, and my brother all a tablet because we were like, yeah, you should have one of these because these are great. And like, I was like, yeah, this is really good. I can play Angry Birds a little bit bigger than I can on my phone. Yeah, I played Angry Birds at one point. And what? Yeah, I like that's why I like my S24 Ultra. The fact that it is slightly bigger means that I can do a lot more stuff on it. I had been using it for work stuff as well, but with our IT department put in a new policy that everyone had to sign specifically about the use of phones and the use of work equipment outside of work. And like they were saying that, you know, if you breach these rules, you know, you could face disciplinary action. And one of them is if you have stuff on your phone like your emails or OneDrive or Teams or whatever like that on your phone, then it needs to be secured by IT and they have access to your file. And I was like, nope. If you're now bringing that in fully, and that is now definitely a thing, and I've signed, because it's always been the case, but I wouldn't say it's been an unwritten rule, but it's never been like properly enforced. But then when that came in, and I was like, no, in that case, I don't want you having access to my phone. Oh, I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that rat out of my inventory. Yeah. At that point, I was like, this thing fits in my pocket. Here's the side-by-side comparison with my face. So something reasonably new for this run. You may see I have put the Rykov mask on. Did I hear about the Entertainer? As in the Entertainer selling the company to its employees is where I'm going to assume you're going with that. Because yes, I did hear about that. If there's something else about the Entertainer, I don't know. That's the thing. My next sort of step with that is if they want me to do stuff on my phone, and I do, like, when I attend external events, I do kind of need to have my phone. So when I do, I'm due to go to an event in a couple of weeks' time, and then another one, and I'll still be doing stuff on my phone, but I'll be preparing everything on it beforehand so that I don't need to access emails and file systems and stuff. It'll all be just there. Yeah, I think I know why the Entertainer has made. Oh shit! I need to take this guy out non-lethally first, don't I? I think I know why the Entertainer has done it. And I don't think it's for the altruistic, the wholly altruistic thing that they've been pegging it to be. So this is the new way I found of doing non-lethal Volgin. No!
You will pay for what you did to Ivan.
Okay, it hasn't worked. All the bloody practice I put in. All of the practice I put in for this, because I've just done a tutorial video on it. Screw that. I'm going to start. Screw this. I'm going to start the fight again. I'm going to do it properly. Oh, come on, Volgin. Stop trying to kill me and kill me. Thank you.
Is it really you?
That's better. There we go. Now, Volgin will be distracted by the Rykov. What?
Will pay for what you did to Ivan.
No, this is not how this fight is supposed to go.
Time to die.
I've just done a whole tutorial on this. If it now turns, I'm gonna take a death again. I've just done a whole tutorial on this. If this now doesn't work in a full game run, then my tutorial is complete bullshit.
Ivan, is it really you? Are you
Not what? Okay,
Ivan?
Snake wouldn't bloody shoot.
Here it comes.
This is insane. This is his reason for becoming the man on fire.
Ivan, is it really you?
Right. There we go. Thank you.
Is it really you? Are you mocking?
Bloody hell. That should not have taken that many attempts. So there you go. That is the fight done. Right, from there we're gonna call it quits for this run. There's no point in continuing at this point. Yeah, basically the point with that fight is as long as you defeat Volgin before he does his angry thing, the game doesn't consider the trick done. So you can do it again in the second phase. That's why we equip the Rykov mask immediately before even going into the fight. So one thing I wanted to do, Volgin says, I will avenge Ivan. So Ivan is dead. Yes, I think it is implied that that Rykov definitely dies. Like, whether you kill him whether you take him out non-lethally or not, it is heavy. Actually, well, the thing is, Portable Ops isn't considered canon. Because Rykov returns in Portable Ops. Now it's kind of a side thing. It's not really part of the main story. It's kind of an extra, because Portable Ops has loads of extra stuff outside of the main story. But Rykov is available and can be played, and you can play as Rykov in Portable Ops. So it depends whether you consider Portable Ops to be canon or not. Because if Portable Ops is if only Portable Ops' main story is canon, then yeah, Rykov dies. If the whole thing can't be canon for like everything that you do in Portable Ops can't be canon, because you can recruit like genome soldiers from MGS1, you can recruit Old Snake from MGS4, you can recruit Taliko and Venus from Metal Gear Acid and Acid 2 respectively. So obviously not everyone that you recruit in Portable Ops is canon, but Rykov Rykov isn't just like a bonus character. Rykov actually has a mission to go and find him specifically. A lot of the other ones are like, I think, if I remember correctly, you get Old Snake for I think you get Old Snake for connecting acid. You get Old Snake for connecting Portable Ops Plus to MGS3 Subsistence, because there was a crossover where like you could plug your PSP into your PS2 and it would detect that you've got that file and like pass it over. It's called transferring, if I remember correctly, because Kojima always has to have some fancy weird thing for it. And like the Teleco and Venus, it was if the PSP detects that you've got an acid save, you unlock Teleco. If it detects you've got a Venus, if it detects you've got an acid 2 save, it automatically unlocks Venus. You could unlock Raiden. I can't remember how you unlocked Raiden. There was Raiden might have been. I can't remember if there was like a Peace Walker. No, because Peace Walker came after both of those games. I can't remember how you unlocked Raiden, but you can unlock Raiden in Portable Ops. So yeah, those kind of characters, though they're not canon to Portable Ops. That's not in the story. However, as I say, Rykov was kind of like a specific mission to go and rescue him, because like he defected and he'd left. So you actually do a specific mission to go and get him. It's not part of the main story, but it is in the game. So it depends. A, do you consider Portable Ops to be canon? B, do you consider missions outside of the main story to be canon? Like, you know, Peace Walker's canon up until the point where Snake goes off and fights the monsters from Monster Hunter. Then it stops becoming canon. Right, so before we go into another run, I want to have a crack. As I say, it's never. I don't think it's ever properly. I mean, it certainly seems to be implied by Volgin that he's dead. But Volgin could just be like, you know, I'll avenge what you did to Ivan. You know, you knocked him out and left him unconscious in a locker. The mask interaction does kind of imply death, though, because like, if Volgin knows that Rykov's just in the just in the hospital section, just recovering, and then suddenly he sees him in the middle of battle, is he really going to be? Is it really you? Have you come back to me? No, Volgin, he's just in the doctor's, just having a rest. So yeah, I don't know. This is where we're going to go from. So yeah, I just want to have another crack at this, because I did this slightly differently in the run that we've just done, and I want to see if I can actually like perfect it a little bit better and hopefully speed this up. This isn't the main way that this isn't the fastest way of doing the warehouse. It's just a way that I've developed, which I just find easier. So we're going to shoot him, we're then going to shoot him, then we're going to roll to here, because then that's going to allow me to immediately shoot that guard, and then hopefully shoot that guard. That's much quicker. This is going to be much quicker, because before, what I was doing, here's what I was doing before. Here, I get to here, shoot this guard, then shoot this guard, then wait here for this guard to turn around the corner. Shoot him a couple of times, and then wait for this guard, and now shoot him. So now instead we're gonna just speed this up slightly. So I'm gonna stand on this spot here. Shoot that guard. Whoops! That was not what I was supposed to do. Oh, excuse me. So stand on this spot here. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Roll forwards to here.
What's wrong?
Allows me to shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. And then from here, I guess it's going to be this way. Yeah. Kerotan, leave. My Completithon run tomorrow. That's a very good question, actually. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link for where my run is in the schedule. It is currently live right now. It's a very long speed run marathon. All Kerotans European Extreme. Here it is. It is 10 to 8 UK time in the evening. There is the link, and that link will take you will specifically take you to my run in the schedule. That hasn't gone to YouTube because I didn't tick YouTube as well. There you go. There you go, YouTube folk. You can have it as well. It's only gone to one. It's only gone to one of my 2 YouTube streams. Don't know why that's only gone to one, so there you go, other one. You can have it as well. Silly chat. Silly chat thing that doesn't work properly. Cool, well we have a slightly better way of doing this. What time is it? It's probably, tell you what, we're gonna take a short break. And when we come back, run number 2. See you all in a mo. All right, welcome back, folks. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Welcome back, everybody. I've turned off my my floodlight behind me because I was getting way too warm in here. I also removed a massive daddy long legs. I mentioned like towards the start of the stream that there was a bug. It flew past me at some point. Yeah, it was just on my back wall. Massive thing. Blech, yuck. All right. So here we go again. Let's see if like the pain can not be a pain this time, and everything else goes nicely. New game. I like MGS3. European Extreme. Let's go. We do now also have the benefit of
the world was split into two, east and west.
Of loading tricks, so it doesn't change anything for loading. Remove time, but the whole thing will go slightly faster because load times will be slightly better. Thank Christ. Thank Christ for loading and remove time, and we don't have to do IGT, because that would just be terrible. I'm not sure why RTA is red. My RTA clock is red for some reason. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Second frog, Waka Waka. Into Dremuchi North. Snack. Run over here. Quick headshot. Trank roll that guy. Trank roll this guy. Shoot the frog. Saw it bounce. All good. Trank roll that guy. Let's see if I can get this right. Take this a bit slower. There we go. Lovely.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown.
Much better, Dolanova. I keep losing time. And quick headshot that guy. Make sure we're in the bushes there so we don't get spotted by that guard. And I'm going to keep doing the roll. My rolls here have been better lately, so I'm going to keep doing them. Saving me a bunch of time. Am I comparing against best segments or something? I feel like my splits are definitely comparing against best segment. I screwed that up something proper, didn't I?
Yeah.
Can't remember how to change. I don't know how it's changed. But I'm definitely not running. I should definitely be ahead at this point. There we go. That's because I moved away to live split and then came back and clicked. You can play Snake Eater with mouse and keyboard. So left click is shoot. Oh shit! I've still got that timer's still on. Why is that still on? Please ignore the message that's just been sent in chat. That is not the correct. I am live. This is not a pre-recorded run. I thought I removed that timer. Because also that hasn't done anything in the last couple of streams.
A message from Cosmic Varanid. Nick is currently away from the stream for an undetermined length of time. Whilst he's gone, please enjoy this unaired MGS3 All Kerotans world record attempt.
Thanks, Cosmic. Thanks, Big Frog. Yeah, I don't know why that came up. Streambot going crazy. Right, camouflage, face, brown, backpack, weapon, grenades, chaff grenade, and get rid of the survival knife. And equip those grenades. Cool, my time is looking better now. 4 seconds ahead. Bit more where I was expecting to be. Cool. I always said that this never needed a remake. It's just it's a weird in between that Konami went for, where it's the term I use is glorified remaster. It's a little more than a remaster, but it's not a full-on remake. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Damn. That sucks. Well, better try this again. I don't think I was high enough. Gotcha. Okay, well, I've got some time. How optimized is all Kerotans? Reasonably optimized. I mean, as in the route? Or like the current world record? Because the current world record is not. But the run itself is reasonably optimized. There's not much more you could squeeze out of this, as far as I'm aware. There's always going to be little things, little extra things to find. The way I do the end is pretty special. There might be a faster way of doing it. I do believe I've come up with a pretty well optimized route, but there's always going to be room for improvement. Okay, well, I still managed to... I saved quite a bit of time on Dolanova now. Hopefully some other bits of this run can pull some of that time back for the time I lost in Dramuchi North. V is much more optimized, because V, there's not much more you can do. Like, you use the easy gun, you shoot all the frogs. It's a lot I mean, it's a lot faster. Particularly this section is so much easier because you have a gun to shoot them with. I do some safety strats in this run. That one right there, grabbing the thermal imaging gear is a safety strat. I believe there is a faster way of taking out the Ocelot unit. Someone did develop a faster way, but it's like so precise, it's ridiculous.
Let's move.
That guy's already taken out. There we go. That was a pretty good. Oh wow, that was a damn good Ocelot fight. Did I get a gold split? Did I shoot the frog? Did I shoot the frog after did I shoot the Razvet frog in Virtuous Mission? I have a funny feeling that I forgot it again. Because at that point I was worried about the fact that my that live split was showing. Live split was showing the incorrect splits. I get the feeling I might have forgotten to shoot it. Hi, Diggle.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
If anyone is able to check, but particularly if you're on YouTube, because you like scrolling back through YouTube is super easy. Would be highly appreciated, but I get the feeling I forgot it because I was so focused on the fact that that live split was wrong. Oh, I've got to equip the box earlier. Why? I'm so confused. So many weird things are happening this game, this evening. Oh, I don't know if that... That might be a bit odd. I did shoot a frog through the fence in Razvet. Cool. Then we are good to continue. Thank you. I think I've screwed this up again. Just the way it went what and then who was that just didn't seem right. What? I mean, I'm probably going to be resetting at this point anyway. Now I can't get through bloody Bolshire past south. Oh. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. This is probably going to fail because I got electrocuted, so timing of everything is off now. Is it all because I, like, didn't equip the box correctly? So that guard was there because he didn't get distracted when I distracted the dogs. This is so irritating. There we go. That was better. Right, this should be it now. Finally, after all of that. Yeah, three minutes behind. So probably going to reset at this point. I know this is marathon practice. I shouldn't be resetting, but like, you know. This is probably a good opportunity just to practice, practice Ocelot.
Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged.
My Ocelot hasn't been fantastic.
How dare you?
That was okay. All right, let's give this another go because this is a bit pointless continuing at this point. Oh, good old click. Right, let me get a drink ready because I don't have a drink ready. Luckily, I have my bottle of drink right here. It nearly all sprayed everywhere.
in silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm
All right, let's try this again. And let's not have some of the craziness that's happened already. This is it. For reals. We're actually going to finish. We haven't actually finished a run yet this evening. Halfway through the stream, we've not finished a single run. Which isn't very good, considering this is supposed to be marathon practice.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
It'll be fine. Whatever happens tomorrow happens.
This
It's
marked
always the
the
same
beginning
with
of the era
marathon
called the
runs.
Cold War.
One thing I haven't done with this run yet, though. I've done this run for quite a few different marathons now. The one thing I haven't yet done with it... Never mind. I was about to say, the one thing I haven't yet done with this run is do it live, do it in person. I have. I did it at Warwick University. So, forget what I said. There we go. All right, frog number 1. 1 frog down, 63 frogs to go. I should say, if you're enjoying this all Kerotan frogs, then make sure you tune in next week, because next week we're going back to Delta, and we're doing all Kerotans or Geckos. Thankfully, very easy, so it's not going to be anywhere near as taxing. What's wrong? Wouldn't you like to know, my friend? Yep, sorry, bounce. Nice.
Come in, HQ.
Wonderful.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
That was a really nice Dolanov, Odna. Again, I'm going to continue to roll this card. Beautiful. Oh, not far off gold. Right, so don't forget the frog. Don't forget the frog. Shoot the frog. Turn. Shoot the frog. Right, I've definitely shot the frog in Razvet. I've definitely shot every single frog in the Virtuous mission. Right, let's not screw up. There we go. Not quite as fast as as I've done in the past, but that was fine.
Yes.
Certainly better than what I did last run. You can lose an awful lot of time messing up menus. It is a very important skill to have in Metal Gear, being able to menu well. Some of the best guides out there actually talk about menu numbers as well. It's a bit tricky in MGS3 because you can customize your menu. But in particularly like Metal Gear Solid 1, like some of the best guides for Metal Gear Solid 1 actually tell you, like, once you're done with this, menu up twice to go to this item, menu down to this item. So you actually learn the menus as well. I remember, I know the tutorials that House Test has done for Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 very specifically go into, right, up right to this item, up left, down twice, whatever, to go to the right items, rather than just say, oh yeah, just go to this item. I'm lazier than that. My tutorials just usually say, oh yeah, you now want to equip this item. But I mean, most of the time it becomes muscle memory eventually. Like Twin Snakes is probably the best example for me of a game where my weapon and item menuing is just muscle memory. I know exactly which items I'm going to next, and I know exactly where they are. Nice, first try. Oh, there we go. That's better. Where's the goat? That goat is very random in where he appears. Quick grenades. The difference with MGS3 is because I run 2 different categories across 2 different difficulties. My menuing's quite different for all of them. You know, very easy's menuing is very different to any other category because, like, 9 times out of 10 you're menuing to the easy gun. That didn't hit the frog, because I did throw it in the middle. That's better. Oh yeah, eventually I will. But I hope that day doesn't come for a very, very long time. I've talked before about the fact that I've been speedrunning for 10 years. My speedrun.com account recently celebrated its 10th birthday. But it wasn't until 5 years into that I actually properly got into speedrunning. It took me ages to get into speedrunning. I'm sure one day. Right. Again, I'm gonna go for the roll in Dollar Nova. It's been going better lately. Yeah, I knew from the first roll that was wrong. I still think the way that I've been doing it, that's Steam. That is Steam's inbuilt FPS overlay. It had Steam's inbuilt one had a massive update earlier this year. So much better. Gotcha. So I think even with having to, even with the 1 death there, that is still faster than the backup method that I'd created. Should say that FPS count is in the middle of the screen because it fits there so much nicer on Delta. Because I use the new style of overlay where Snake's health and stamina bar is in the middle at the bottom. So that's why it's in the middle and not like in one of the corners at the moment. Still doing this safety strat though. Want the thermal goggles for the end. All right, into the ocelot unit. I don't have time really for normal gaming.
Just my imagination. Move! What? Let's move.
At the moment, I've spent an awful lot of time playing Silk Song, and I don't know how. I don't know how I've got the time to play Silk Song at the moment. But the big advantage I have with like speedrunning, streaming, and being a dad is I have an extremely supportive wife. You know, my wife knows that this isn't just me playing video games. There's actually, you know, a lot more to it. And certainly with particularly with getting this hotfix show, I'm now being paid for it for the first time ever. Oh, I love Silk Song. Silk Song's fantastic. Well worth the wait. I really enjoyed Hollow Knight. I only ever played it once. Played through it. I did a bit of the DLC. I don't think I ever finished all of the DLC. But I only ever did one playthrough of Hollow Knight. Once I'd finished it, I didn't go back to it. Not because I didn't want to, but because there were lots of other games I wanted to play, and it's quite, you know, it's a big time investment. Hollow Knight. But yeah, Silk Song's out, and it's on Xbox Game Pass, so I didn't have to buy it, which is a big advantage. And yeah, really enjoying it. But at the moment, it's just like if I've got 10-15 minutes of spare time, I'll jump on Silk Song. You know, all these marathons and stuff that I'm involved with at the moment are taking up a lot of time, but a lot of those I've been kind of waiting on other things to happen before I can really do anything. I am looking forward to October being over. Oh. One other big advantage I have with a lot of this is I have a job where I'm allowed to work from home. Oh, God damn it. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to leave the room. Oh, come on, Snake. I'm going to leave the room and come back in. I am just out of the green. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the prep stuff and like online stuff that I need to do, I do a lot of that either if I've got some downtime at work or when I'm on my break and stuff like that. So I have quite a bit of spare time with work that I use as well. So I'm quite privileged with that. I do feel like if I didn't have that, then I probably would struggle a little bit more. But I'm also at that stage of my son's life where he goes to bed at 7 o'clock and he sleeps all the way through the night. So, you know, my times in that, and I've always been one for staying up late. But I've talked about before how actually speedrunning is really helpful with that kind of stuff, because as I say, apart from like hang on, I should probably concentrate on this fight.
You coward!
Cool. That was a nice finish, actually. I really liked that finish. Speedrunning is kind of a comfort thing as well. As I've explained, I don't have a lot of time for playing new games. Silksong's kind of an exception at the moment. Delta I was always going to play Delta because I was always going to speedrun it, and it was a huge thing. And also, it's not actually that new. It is, it's Metal Gear Solid 3 again. Silksong's kind of like an odd exception where I am actually playing a new game. The amount of new games I install and then never get around to playing. Like, I've had Claire Obscura Expedition 22 or whatever the bloody hell that game's called installed on my computer since it came out, because it came to Game Pass. I haven't played it. I haven't touched it once because I just don't have time. Silksong, the advantage with Silksong is because it's an indie game, because it's quite a small game. It didn't take long to install, and it's really quick. Like, I double click on Silksong to play it, and within 2 minutes I'm in game playing. That's another huge thing for me with video games, and why I really struggle sometimes to get into games, because it takes so long to get into a game and get it started, and then you click start game, and then you've got 20 minutes of cutscenes. It's like, I can't be arsed with this. Silksong, I'm straight in. But 2 minutes is probably an exaggeration. It's probably less than a minute. But Delta, on the other hand, there's a whole shader process, and it takes ages to load in the first instance. Once you're in, it's not too bad, but it is a bit of a pain. And you got all the logos to skip through. Although Delta I've modded so that, yeah, that, the Switch is really good for that as well. But yeah, I've modded MGS Delta so it skips all the logos. Same with this, with the Master Collection. The MGS HD fix for the Master Collection means that with MGS 1, 2, and 3, well, with all of them, you can skip the bit that comes before the main game, the launcher. You completely skip the launcher, skip the logos. As soon as the game loads in, you're straight into the main menu. And that's really handy. Thanks, Schmuckle. I like saying your name, Schmuckle. Just Schmuckle. Oh yeah, and Delta's massive. Stupid how big these games are getting. Oh wow! Oh hi! Oh, thank you so much for all the work you've done on it. It is very much appreciated. And then backpack, we now want the smoke grenades I just picked up. No, as far as I'm aware, no one has ever said that there's a problem with using MGS HD fix in speedrunning. Throw that grenade. Sorry, I should probably concentrate on this fight a little bit. Good phase 1. Very good phase 1. Oh, one gun. There we go. It's great, it's great that I'm allowed to. I can speedrun getting into the game because the HD fix is so good at just skipping everything, letting you choose everything. And the latest update you've done with the config window rather than having to update the ini file is wonderful. I was fine with the ini file because I use ini files for lots of other games and stuff anyway. But the launcher is the config window is a really nice touch. So well done, and again, thank you so much for the work you've done on it. The only thing is because of speedrunning, I don't tweak with any of like the FPS and draw it and stuff that might in somewhat affect the game in other ways. I still haven't shot that frog. That was a bit awkward. Right, I'm gonna... don't know quite how much time I would have lost there. Whee, yeah, bounce. Cool, a good 10 seconds lost because I couldn't shoot that frog. Thankfully, that pain fight brought me back from the brink a little bit. And I do believe that Ponehove West is going to be a time... as long as I do Ponehove West perfectly first time, it's going to be a time save. Go on, light. There we go. Alright. So remember, hug the floor. Stay as close to the floor as possible. Have I not pulled out a leech or something? Because my stamina seems to be even lower than the normal. Oh. Hug! We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Let's get out of this hellhole. You wouldn't believe the number of iterations that room went through before I finally settled on that. How to get through that room. Right, quick headshot. Missed. There we go, gotcha. That was a little met. My just general aiming this evening has been a little off point. I would still like to play Claire Obscura. Unfortunately I think there was a big update lately, and Xbox has done the same thing that it did with Indiana Jones, where it now fails to update and I now can't play the game, and it seems like I'm gonna have to completely remove the whole game and then re-download it from scratch because Xbox is the worst.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
I'm gonna play this safe because I'm doing well. Take that guy out that way.
Infiltration. Commence alert formation.
What's going on? Respond.
Okay, so we're still only just ahead, but we are only just ahead. At least we're ahead and not behind. Bolshaya past base has been a big problem for me this evening. I didn't shoot it quick enough. It's weird. I've seen that headshot done before without I've seen that headshot done before without the dog getting alerted. So I'm not quite sure what causes the dog to get alerted sometimes. That does now mean we're behind. So I've got to find some time save from somewhere else now. Lovely, 17 seconds behind. Missed. Gotcha. Right, remove that face paint, and we want the scientist camo.
Huh? Not so fast. Huh?
You know, I do still have the next evolution of this run.
To the lab.
Why did I lose? Oh, I know, because it took me 3 attempts to shoot the bloody frog, didn't it? Yeah, there is still one more thing we can do with this run to make it even more special. And that's Tuxedo. I mean, there's also like all collectibles. There is a specific category for Kerotan, which is getting Markle rank and Kerotan rank at the same time. So for that, you've got to get all the Kerotans. You've also got to get every plant and animal.
What do you think you're doing?
Yes, I got through the window first try. I was about to say, that could have been that was probably close to a gold split, and it was. Alright, I'm gonna grab the cigar spray. Get through here as quick as possible.
The enemy.
Pop him. Roll. That was nice. Right, way back, we do now need to get the frog and the silencer.
The enemy.
What? Since what? Since when has Snake bumped into that guard like that? Freaking ran into that scientist and he stopped me. Oh, come on. What? Why?
The enemy.
I've never struggled so much in here. Okay, just don't... Okay, so in future, just don't even bump into that scientist. Don't even bump into him. Just... Just punch the frog and run. This is... I've never seen Snake run into a scientist and the scientist has actually stopped Snake in his tracks. I've never seen that before. No, not face. Apparently there is always going to be something in this run in a run this evening that is going to completely throw me for one. I got a lot of catching up to. I am going to continue now. This is supposed to be marathon practice, so resetting constantly is not a good idea. Right, let's go cheese the fear. Here he is. Oh, I can find the damn item.
Dead after all.
So long, fool. All right, we do have a slightly faster way of getting through Warehouse 2, so that will pull back a little bit of time. Not a whole minute, but it will give me something. A couple of seconds, assuming I don't mess it up. So, new method. Come to here, tiptoes, shoot that guard. Shoot that guard.
What's wrong?
Shoot that guard. Shoot that guard. And then just before we leave... Oh! Do a little 360 on the spot. Saw a new animation. What, as in the snake getting stopped by a scientist in this tracks? Oh, okay, wow, there was a massive time save in the warehouse. Oh, died when pressed up against the wall and snake slouched. Ooh, I don't think I don't think I've ever seen that before. Swap guns because we're... In a Kerotan run, you cannot afford to make as many misses as I am. Like, ammo and... Well, ammo preservation's quite important. Silencer preservation used to be a lot more important. But ever since I discovered the... well, I say discovered. It's not like I was the person who found it. Ever since I then found that you can get a silencer from the next to those scientists outside Granin's room, that completely solved the silencer issue for the Mark 22. And I used to have a bit of an ammo issue before Ocelot, but that's been fixed by changing the way we do Chorny Prod. So ammo isn't as bad anymore. It used to be a lot tougher. Like, there used to be a guard in Bolshaya Pass base that I would shake down to get his to get some extra Mark 22 ammo. And then one of the guards that we snuck past in Dramuchi North in Operation Snake Eater, we used to shake down to get grenades. Again, we don't need to do that now because but the rerouting of Chorny Prod to go back to like standard standard any percent route has made a massive change. Getting that ammo and getting the grenades has saved so much time elsewhere, and it's then made Bolshaya Pass South a lot easier. And that Chorny Prod change only came about because we realised, oh, we could just put the brown face paint on and breathe underwater indefinitely. Alright, see if there's any time save for... see if there's any time save for the end. Probably not. Good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I went to 8 there. I was only supposed to go to 7. That should be good. Yep, I can see his thing. Look down. Punch. That was awkward. Apparently it wasn't quite close enough to punch him. Got him in the face. Got him in the face. Ah, that's okay. Okay, that'll do. Screwed this up a little bit. As long as he leaves, we're okay. I just hope he didn't leave into here. It doesn't look... I can't see his footsteps. It doesn't look like he did. But yeah, that was bad. I've lost a lot of time for that. But hopefully we're still on track. Welcome back, Cosmic. That was... Yeah, that was not great. I completely... Yeah, after the smoke grenade, I cigar sprayed him far too quickly. He's there. Phew. Didn't help there that I did not shoot at the end first. I shot some sort of plant next to him. I have shot it. Oh, that was bad. Oh, and backpack. One bit, I've been forgetting this more often now. I've been forgetting to equip the Mosin Nagant at the end of the fight. Okay, apparently I pulled back some time in Sacramento North. Not quite sure how that happened, but... better than nothing, I guess. Depending on where my time loss is in the world record, this could still... I could still do it. I'm only 21 seconds behind. 22 seconds behind. Oh, for anyone in the MGSR Discord server, you may have not realised, because it's not very clear sometimes, unless you're keeping completely up to date with every single message, there's actually some ongoing threads in the Metal Gear Solid Delta chat channel. One specifically about rule set and topics to bring to the SRDC forum post. It was actually a separate discussion. The discussion kind of ended a little bit, and then it's sort of come back again with people talking about the changes they now want to see. Braccon's posted recently a big post. Oh, I got 2 notifications on MGS3. A big post about like some of the stuff that the communities I kind of all come together on, like combining all bosses and glitchless, making New Game and New Game Plus separate categories. I think that needs to be explored properly. I don't think... And the thing that people keep forgetting about New Game and New Game Plus is items carry over regardless. Like, people think that if you play New Game, you can't use the AG camo, is that what it's called? AT camo. You can. Items carry over, so you need to be very explicit. You can't just say, oh, New Game Plus, because New Game allows you to use a load of stuff you wouldn't normally have in a new game normally, because the way that the progression in the game is done is quite weird. I might post in there. I still really like what I developed off the back of something that Suave Beardson came up with, which was this unrestricted category. You have a restricted, rather than New Game and New Game Plus, you have restricted and unrestricted. Wherein in restricted, you have to play on New Game, and you are not allowed to use any items that you unlock later on. Whereas in unrestricted, you can play on New Game Plus. You can use anything and everything you've unlocked as long as they're not special items. And you're also allowed to use quick loading, which you're not allowed to do at all in speedrunning at the moment for Delta. Which Bracon has mentioned, has suggested that for any percent only, you should be allowed to quick load, and that console timing should be changed to RTA so that it can be used. The main reason why... Shit. The main reason why quick loading is currently not allowed is because it messes with IGT. Like the Metal Gear games before it, if you quick load a save, so if you don't know, every time you change rooms in Delta, the game has an autosave, and you can quick load that autosave just by going into the load menu and go into it. I've done it again. I've forgotten to shoot the Kerotan.
Support unit, confirm their status.
Don't want to pick that up. Another character where I don't use the Patriot. I'd much rather run on restricted. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about quick loading. So yeah, quick loading at the resets your IGT. So whatever your IGT was when you entered the room, that is what your IGT reverts to. So it goes backwards, which is understandable because you're loading a save, and that save was made with an IGT at a certain point. So that's why quick loading is... Hey, I'm 1 minute and 10 seconds ahead now. So that's why quick loading is currently banned, but Bracon's suggestion is that for any percent only, you allow quick loading and change console's timing methods to IGT. To RTA rather than IGT. That poses a new problem of, different consoles, the different consoles having different loading times, and whether you've got the game on an SSD or whatever. I don't know exactly because I don't do flip. I have to run all the way down here now, aren't I? Let's hope there's no guards to... Oh, that was... Don't usually have to do that like that. Yeah, I'm gonna post on there, and I'm gonna repost the thing that I said before, because having the restricted and unrestricted categories really does allow there to be something for everyone. And if there's something particular you don't like, you just run unrestricted, just don't do that one thing. Whoops. Right, let's hope the Fury's feeling nice today.
My suit's been ripped.
Nice. Yes. Great, absolutely fantastic fight. Liblon, welcome. Interesting to work in the M16 into glitchless for the fear. I agree. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna post on the post in that thread about the idea of try and reiterate this restricted unrestricted idea. Yep, saw that bounce. Oh, I need to get out of here before that guard realizes. Come into leaderboard debates. Yeah, I've only just realized that there's a thread in MGSR, in the Delta channel about leaderboard changes. So I've looked at what Bracon's posted. The last one he talks about is creation of ILs and C. Said transposing the IL structure from MGS3 HD would be easy enough. Is there an IL? Are there ILs for MGS3 HD? I don't remember there being any ILs for this. Because, I mean, I think there were boss ILs, even though Duel doesn't exist. The problem that I see with it at the moment is that, like, new game isn't new game. You can because if you're just defining it as you click new game or new game plus, new game still gives you a ton of stuff because the game's progression system is so balked. 9 ILs according to that's so I'm assuming that's 9 bosses. Ocelot unit, Ocelot. The Pain, it's 3, I'm trying to count them. The Pain, the Fear, oh, that's a massive time loss. Because I gotta go through the bloody vent again. Damn it. Well, there we go, folks, that's probably the end of this attempt. Maybe not. 1 minute 40 is probably a bit excessive. Yeah, that previous smoke grenade. Okay, I'm only 1 minute behind. Sorry, only 1 minute ahead. Didn't lose that much time. And Rykov hasn't turned up. Not sure why Rykov didn't turn up, but Rykov didn't turn up. Rykov still hasn't turned up. What is going on? Why isn't Rykov showing up? I'm doing this exactly the same as I always would. Hold the aim a little bit longer. That's better. Now he's here. Hopefully I'm still going to be ahead, but only just. Oh, I was hitting a wall? Oh, okay. Okay, I am still ahead, but as I say, only just. Cool, I remember to do everything this time. Well, I'm not going to do a box glide because I haven't got it set up. I'm just going to run. The box glide doesn't actually save you that much time. It really isn't a huge time save. It's just funny. And I actually screwed everything up because I equipped the officer's uniform. Yep, got that. You do have to change to the olive drab. If you walk into this room with animals on, you get spied instantly.
Kill me!
I say you get spotted instantly. You have just enough time to open the menu and change your camo. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna quickly. I'm gonna have to turn my head. Well, I'll have to turn my head. I can change. Well, I can change to this camera so you can still see me. So here's what Bracon said: combine all bosses and glitchless into just glitchless. While the naming convention of having one over the other can be debated, glitchless would be a more clear category. All bosses as it stands is any percent with the ability to airwalk the Ocelot unit, and I personally don't feel that as much of a change to warrant a second category. This can of course change in the future, but as it stands now, any percent in glitchless would be the best in my opinion. 100% agree. No change to anything that was just said in that in there. Make New Game and New Game Plus subcategories. As I was originally against AT Camo, I'm willing to admit the strategies it brings forth are fairly unique and change the routing quite a bit. Alongside that though, AT Camo and the other camos, most notably... Oh! Bum, 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 bum.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
Callista Rain!
You are a true patriot.
Congratulations! You have saved up 25,000 channel points and made yourself the newest VIP. Well done. You automatically unlock VIP status on the channel. You can see you've already got the VIP badge. You now if you're in my Discord server, you now automatically have access to the subs and VIP channel. And let me know whenever you're ready a sort of 10-second sound clip that you would like for your intro. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, jeez. Did you throw up?
I love Johnny's unique animations. Right, get the frog, and let's go. Oh, well done. Did I just puke a rat? Yes. I definitely did just puke a rat. Ooh, baby, what's that sound? Okay. Another weird place to get caught.
What's that sound?
Ooh, baby, what's that sound? Didn't get caught there. I still don't understand how you get caught there. I was hitting the frog with a Kerotan is what I'm looking at the wrong camera now. I'm gonna swap my camera back. Hitting the frog with a Kerotan, that's wild. Hitting the frog with a grenade. I mean, it's got nothing compared to bloody start of Operation Snake Eater. Quiet, doggy. Shut Shut up, doggy. I am really looking forward to using grenades on frogs and geckos in Delta, because we have a grenade indicator, so we know exactly where it's going to get thrown. It's going to be so much easier. Yeah. Ah. Shut up in there, will ya? Go on, someone do it. Use a grenade to knock away the frog with the flying frog hit the gecko. That would be great if that was a thing. If geckos and frogs moved about. I do already think the strat for Dolinovodno in Operation Snake Eater on European Extreme and other difficulties other than very easy, the strat is going to have to, because we're not going to have enough grenades to take out all of the frogs. We're not going to have enough chaff grenades to take them all out. So I think the strat is going to have to be that we've got to clear Dolinovodno of guards and then throw a single grenade, normal grenade that explodes, and hit both of them with the same grenade. I am behind by 0.2 of a second because I screwed up a roll. Even if this is world record, I don't want to upload it. This is terrible. So close. I am not doing Speedrunmizer again. Unfortunately, at the moment, I just do not have the time to learn another speedrun. There's been the advantage of Delta. I haven't really had to learn a new game. But I would like to do Speedrunmizer again at some point in the future. I do know that Metal Gear Solid 2 got into Speedrunmizer though, I think. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think I'll probably be in a... World record is a world record. I think I probably will be in a position to do Speedrunmizer again next year. I didn't realise Speedrunmizer was done twice a year.
A message from SGT Deagle. Hey, don't throw grenades at me or I will send an army of froggies to take you down.
Oh. Sorry. I'm now gonna have to create a Gakko version of that, aren't I? Oh, but I'm gonna have to go to a different artist on Fiverr. The frog there that pops up, I commissioned an artist to create that, and I gotta say, the artist I worked with is probably the worst experience I've had on Fiverr. It wasn't like it wasn't horrendous. It wasn't super bad, but yeah, I wouldn't want to use the same artist again. So I need to find an artist who could create the same sort of style. The duck needs to be on the other side of the screen. He needs to have them both popping up at the same time and having chats with each other. Aha! Nobody can see me. I am invisible. I don't know if that's been fixed in Delta. Yes, I do want to have a duck version. Oh, we're back on world record pace again. Oh, that might already be too slow. Yep. You have to be so fast grabbing that ammo. Because otherwise the engineer on the left spots you, like, sees you in the box for too long. You could use it, ask a question with Froggy and Gakko, who answers via chatbot or something. There's definitely something I could probably do with both of them. Just not sure what yet. Do you remember when this frog was always a massive problem for me? That was interesting. That's never happened before.
During
Ivan.
Ivan, is it really you?
Right, come on, let's get this right. Not quite, but hopefully we're okay. No, I screwed that up. Dead. I can't believe I'm screwing this up. I did this so many times yesterday when I was doing my making my tutorial video, and now I keep screwing it up.
Snake! Are you mocking?
Oh.
I will avenge Ivan.
Oh my god. Seriously, Nick.
Are you mocking me? I will avenge Ivan. Time to die.
Oh, come on. Come on, Nick. That's it. Oh. Got there eventually. Christ, but yeah, we're massively behind now. Oh, the other thing is you can now equip the Cold War camo instantly, and I should have probably gone the other way. So much time lost. Ooh, Sergeant Deagle's power level is over 9,000. I have no idea if there's any more time save in this run now. Probably not 50 seconds. Wow, it doesn't get used very often. It is expensive. 9,000 is quite a lot of channel points. Yeah. Is this in the original video they killed the mechanics in the Shagahard room and the Shagahard starts with lower life? I have heard something like that in the past. I don't know if that's true, but that's not the first time I've heard that. Whoops, took damage. Alright, there's going to be a lot of white flashing lights here, folks.
There they are.
Stun grenades. That guy. That guy. That guy. That guy. Oh, sorry. I think I'm still good though. Yep, still good. I probably do. Make sure we keep looking at that guy. A lot of getting blinded, but that's how it goes. Nice. No worries. Cool, so now we just have to sit and look at them so that they don't shoot me. But now we want to turn and shoot the frog. Which we did. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's 51 seconds of time. I can't believe I'm screwing Volgin up so badly. Like I said, I did that fight so many times. I do feel like sometimes there is a difference between doing something in the middle of a run and like loading a save. I don't know whether there's like certain things that have happened which change things, but that fight was so much easier when I was just doing it from a save yesterday. Like insanely easier. I was struggling to get it. I was having to deliberately go out of my way to get it wrong to show off some of the things that you can do when it goes wrong. Wow, my first hit pushes it back. Oh, I never like that.
4 C3 charges. More to the right. Farther up.
God, that kill, it still kills the wrist every time.
2 more left. Only 1 more left. Keep your aim steady. Keep your aim steady. It's here.
Alright, Shagahard fight. Okay. That's, I can hear the frog.
We're wearing him down. Wearing him down.
No, he was turned around. I hate. No. Well, you can, but it's very risky. I wish this bloody fight made any sense. That's the question I'm asking. Oh, and it's bloody turned right. Eva, move! This is so bad. Yeah, as far as no scope in Delta goes, not really. Not really, because it's no longer perfect aim. There is your aim has a degree of error. This is the worst Shagohod fight I've had in so long. At least phase 2 was good, but by God. That was just dire. Not good. Yep, that took them out. This whole section is just so much easier with stun grenades. Wait for it.
Over there. Go get him.
There we go. That should be all of them gone. Never noticed before that when you go in that cave, the rain stops. If you look outside the cave, there's no rain. But inside the cave, the rain stops. Because all it is a graphic filter over the top.
It's an ambush.
They're not going anywhere.
Alright, now swap to the SVD. And this is why we want the Cold War camo. Because now we can completely ignore all the guards
Over there.
and just get the frog. Don't have to worry about any of those guards shooting me, especially the one RPG guard there is. Got him. Wait. In this section now, we probably could just get away with just sitting here and just shooting the middle guy as he comes over. Oh, except if he just comes straight above us and there's nothing we can do.
Damn it.
This guy's the worst. He sucks.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it. I do need to make sure actually that I've got a, I might make sure I save this because I'm not actually sure if I've got a New Game Plus run that has the Cold War camo available, because I really don't want to die. Well, if I did end up racing Callista, I'd probably just go lethal anyway. Unless I was specifically done it again. Ugh. And I've just killed someone. Completely gotten to that frog too late. And as I said, I've killed a guard. Because I just decided to shoot for some bizarre reason. I keep I'm just going for this frog too late. I'm just being I'm really being stupid. There's no need for me to shoot those guards for that long early on. You just do what you can here. You really should be getting the RPG out. There we go. I don't know yet, I haven't. Actually, I did test it. And shooting the log seems to be slower. Sorry, shooting the log seems to be faster now. Getting hit by the log and having the cutscene, well, it's not a cutscene, but having the camera change does seem to be slower. This run was really good at one point. Then it went kind of bad. Then it went good again, and now, yeah. I mean, so, some of the mistakes I've made have just been a bit silly. Right, we can finally leave this wretched bike chase. We at least get to see if it is still a Kerotan rank. That's the only thing. Did I actually get them all this time? Right, camouflage we do need to change. Leaf is the best option. Can't stay in the Cold War camo, you'll get spotted. But it is quicker to keep the Rykov mask on. Taking the Rykov mask off is a time loss, so we now do the whole of the final part of the game with the Rykov mask on. Oh. But yeah, you can swap to any camo other than Cold War. I'm not sure if you can swap to Naked. You could swap to Olive Drab, but Leaf is the best here. So it only takes like a quarter of a second to drop down 2 more spots and grab Leaf. It's like, you might as well.
Snake, where are you?
That's the only problem though, is that...
Snake.
Come on then, Eva. Here's the only problem. You can get into a situation where Eva can't bloody see you, even though you're stood right in front of her. And you lose time that way. God, Eva sucks. There is still a guard following us. I think that guard's gone now. She's gone down. She's gone down. So dumb. Lost 5 seconds.
What's wrong?
Got him eventually. It took me 3 shots, but I got him. Alright, where's she going? Eve always struggles with this tree. She always has to go round that way for some bizarre reason.
I hear something.
What? Right, hopefully she spotted me go down here. Apparently 45% camouflage rating can be a bit of an issue for her. It's kind of dumb that your camouflage rating is 45% just stood up like this. Like you can be seen very easily. How is this 45%? You don't need food either, just hurry up. Right, we have 1 more Kerotan to go and 1 more boss fight. Let's see if I can at least make this boss fight good and finish well. Missed my very first shot, which ain't a great start, but reset straight away.
Here I come.
Here she comes. Oh, I thought I was too slow there, but apparently not. Done. Frog. Hopefully that's all the frogs. If it's not all the frogs, then I don't know. That should be it. It's still 3 minutes. 3 minutes behind. Isn't too bad. My estimate. Let's have a look at what my estimate for this marathon is. My estimate is 1 hour 40, and it doesn't include the credits. So it's basically the end of the wig interior. So we're still gonna be massively underestimate at this rate. 1 hour 40, and I'm gonna come in at this run will be 120. What, we're at 123 at the moment.
Patriot. Why?
So yeah, we're looking at, I don't know,
Jack.
3 minutes behind. Yeah, we're looking at 125. So I'm gonna come in 15 minutes underestimate.
You're a wonderful
I really need to stop giving an estimate of 1 hour 40 for this run. I don't know why I've been doing it.
do it.
1 hour 40 is ridiculous. I'm gonna finish 15 minutes underestimate.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
It says I don't include the credits. So I wonder if that's a mistake I made. Oh, sugar, I'm not I wasn't actually on the game. So for a marathon, that's time. So yeah, 1:24:44. I would say the advantage of having a run like this where I can be massively underestimate. Where I can be massively underestimate means that if the marathon's fallen behind, which marathons tend to fall behind more than they get ahead, it gives them a way of catching back up. Only thing is, I think I'm like the third run of the day. I am the third run of the day. Although the first run is 3 hours, 3.5 hours. The second run is an hour, and then there's me. So I might just get them ahead a little bit. I don't know. I do have another submission for this, so I should probably change that. 125. My sort of average is around 120. I should just give an estimate of 1 hour 30 from now on. I should change my estimate to 130. In fact, just while we're waiting, I'm going to do that right now. But we will swap over to this one. Because we're a little ahead of time, but that's going to have to be the end of the stream. I can't do another run now. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly go on to Oengus, find my latest submission for this, which I probably won't get in anyway. Current world record is what you see on Live Split right now, 1 hour and 32 minutes. Is the current world record. Fast Face for Pride. Need to check my any percent actually. Let's knock that down to 1 hour 30. I don't think I'll get all Kerotans into Fireside Pride though, because me and Callista, my latest VIP, have submitted any percent European Extreme as a race. Oh crap! I've done that thing again where the audio comes back. Thanks, Cosmic. So I would have thought they'd take the Euro Extreme race instead, like Euro Extreme race or all Kerotan solo. I'd want to see the race. So I think that's probably more likely. I've currently got any percent Euro down at 125 for an estimate. So I'm going to check what my latest, because my Euro Extreme world record, my Euro Extreme PB is my Foxhound run. The run that I got Foxhound in was also my PB. Here it is, Metal Gear Solid 3 speedrun. I say here it is. I'm looking at it. Now that run LRT was 113. Now, of course, that does include a 10-minute credit sequence. My LRT, well, that's the thing. My LRT, loading remove time, by the time we got to the wig was 103. There is 2 minutes of difference between LRT and RTA. So actually what I should do is I should scroll to the wig. And I've got to watch an advert on my own YouTube video, which I really don't like. So my RTA at the time of the wig, so shooting Ocelot was 105 RTA. So therefore, my any percent Euro Extreme estimate should be 115. So I'm going to change that as well. And again, I'm knocking off another 10 minutes. I would think Callista's probably about the same. I don't know if Callista's still here. I think Callista probably has a better... Callista is... I fully expect to lose this race if this gets in, by the way. Like, Callie is so much better. Yeah, Callie is currently 5th on the leaderboards. I am 30th? Oh, that's console. Single segment PC European Extreme. I was going to say, I am not 30th. I am currently 11th. Oh, Callie's 18th. I thought Callie was better than me. Is that because Callie plays on console? Callie is 5th on console with an IGT of 110. And is 18th on PC with an LRT of 120. So yes, it is just... Oh, Callie's here. That explains... I was like, how are you like 8? I thought you were really good at this. How are you lower than me on the boards? But that's because you run on console and I run on PC. If I do one PC run, instantly 9 minutes better. So yeah, Callie's IGT for any percent console is 110. Mine, I was just looking at the run, wasn't I? My IGT on PC, now obviously PC is slightly faster. But my 113 LRT was a 115. So IGT. So that would suggest to you that Callie is 5 minutes faster than I am at the moment. So yes, I fully expect to lose this race. But the race has got to get accepted first. I could run on console as well, though. I do have my good old trusty Xbox Series S. And actually, it wouldn't be a bad thing to run on console for a change, because then I could actually improve my time on console. Oh, if the race gets accepted, you're running on PC, and all right, fine. No, I will just do PC. I should actually do console again at some point, though. Because, yeah, on if I look at the difference on the leaderboards, on PC, I've got an LRT of 113. Console, my IGT, is 142. Oh my god. I'm in the exact same position as you, Callista. The moment I do a run on console, I shoot up the leaderboards. 142. Holy shit. That is awful. It's fucking terrible. My second single segment run of European Extreme is a big improvement over the first one. The next milestone is sub 130. So I've got a lot of work to do to get to that point. First of many submissions, I hope. I think I then gave up because I then jumped onto to all Kerotans. Yeah. I have like 7 unread notifications on, and they are all Delta. Mr. Dan 23 has beaten glitchless console very easy. New world records 56.25. Anthony MGS has got the new world record for all bosses console European Extreme. Mala Othman has got the new all bosses PC very easy world record. This is they were now seeing people submit all bosses, and this is the thing: if the all bosses category gets removed, then these runs are going to be these runs are useless. This should have been done a lot quicker. The community came together and the community said, no, there should just be 2 categories. And now you've got loads of people submitting to all bosses, and you either have to move, well, any runs that were submitted as all bosses now either need, if they didn't use any glitches, then they can be, they didn't airwalk to skip the Ocelot unit, they can be moved into glitchless. If they did, they have to be moved into any percent. This change needed to happen quicker. It's all there's a live split setup tutorial by house, and any percent console normal world record has been beaten. I should look into I will look at any percent at some point and airwalking, but it just doesn't, I don't know what it is. Normally I'm all for glitched speedruns. I love them. But this time round, I'm just not. I think it's because airwalking looks boring as fuck.
Yes, we have John. Snake to thank for that.
Don't get me wrong, it's cool,
Believed it as well.
but it just you just stand there and swap between camos for like 2 minutes, and then
They'll be making a fuss.
and then you've skipped something. It just looks boring. It's really fucking dull.
Been lifted as well. And the Soviets still have.
But I will look into it some. I will look at doing it at some point, because it will be really cool for marathon runs. Being able to see skip into and out of stuff, that'll be really cool. I also have 2 MGS3 notifications. Is it in response? It is in response to my video. Who said that?
Of course.
Jack Republic. This is actually such a good idea. Struggle so much with aiming, either not moving or moving too much. I'll give this a try, thank you. And then, HD fix. What does this mod change, and is it allowed as part of the run? I will answer those questions. So it's right. Did we get a Kerotan frog? We did, yeah! There it is. One little Kerotan. So I did get it, but that was 12 continues. 12 continues. Double the continues I have in the world record. And yeah, this run could be so much better if I was just actually good at this game. Seriously, all it would take is anyone who's actually good at Metal Gear Solid 3 to just do this run, and you'd have world record easily. So many better MGS3 runners than I am. But no one ever wants to do more Kerotans. So I just have it by default. Or anyone who has probably beaten this time has not submitted it to the leaderboards because reasons. Yeah. This could be so much better. I just need to not suck. I just need to stop sucking. Cool. Well, that is going to be it for today's stream. So big important stuff. I will go back to. I'll now swap back to this. Okay. So big new important stuff. I have got a run of. Oh shit! I'm hitting my straw. I have got a run of this for Completithon tomorrow, 10 to 8 in the evening UK time. If you want to know where else in the world, what other time zones in the world it'll be on, check out the link that I've just posted in chat, and that will take you straight to my run and give you your local time for when it's going to be on. Following that at midnight UK time tomorrow, so like a couple of hours after that run, I host my first GDQ hotfix show. Fast travel starts tomorrow. We have got 3 runners from the United Kingdom, all racing British developed video games. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Fast travel. The idea of fast travel is that every episode focuses on a different region of the world. So we're in the UK for this episode. I've already got a second episode for a different country set up, and a third episode for a third country already in the works. And I'm also speaking to some French people about getting a French one. I've also spoken to some Germans about a German one. It's awesome. It's going to be fantastic. And it means I get to speak and work with so many different people from around the world. It's going to be amazing. So please, if you can, come and check it out. Obviously, I will post on social media. I'll post on Discord when it's all going to go live and stuff. But yes, I've got a little bit of homework to do tomorrow to make sure that I'm up to speed on everything that I need to be doing. It should be good. Once I've done this Kerotan run tomorrow, next week we'll be back on. next week we should be back on Delta. Unless I need to do a coding stream, unless like I find that I'm massively behind for one of the events that I'm doing work for, and I find I need to switch my stream into a coding stream. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, we should be back on Delta, and I'm gonna do all Kerotans or Geckos starting next week. Because I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to do it. It's going to be scary, but I think I'm ready. So yeah, I hope you join in for some of that. But in the meantime, I hope you, if I don't see you tomorrow, or if you don't catch me on online or anything, then I hope you have a fantastic week. Oh, just a word of caution: anyone who is going to watch the Hotfix show, I'm not allowed to directly interact with chat. So if you come into chat and you start sending me messages specifically, I'm not going to respond to them because I'm not allowed to. I'm allowed to talk about chat in general. You know, chat is asking what's with this part of the game or whatever. I'm allowed to do that, but I'm not allowed to like directly speak to people in chat and say, "Oh, hi, hi Sanjay, welcome to my Hotfix show," and all that. No, that's not allowed. I have to. The focus is on the game. And just sort of generalities with the chat. So don't try it. Please don't try it. Please don't distract me. I'm going to be freaking nervous enough as it is. Yeah, hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do get to check out Fast Travel. I hope it goes well. Yeah, I will. If at the very least, I hope to see you on Tuesday for going back to Delta. See you later, folks.